Which should you buy between the Samsung Galaxy A05 and the Redmi 13C? These are devices going for similar prices, the Samsung Galaxy A05 going for 95,000 naira and the Redmi 13C for 94,000 naira. Now, these are the launch prices and I am sure the prices aren't these right now. Anyway, should you buy any of these devices or are there any alternatives you can get? Well, these questions and more will be answered in the course of this video right after you click on that like button so that more people can get to see this video, and that subscribe button as well. And yeah, thank you. Unboxing both devices, you get more from the Redmi 13C. I mean, a 10-watt charging brick is present, whereas the Samsung Galaxy A05 comes with nothing but a charging cable, which is now the norm from Samsung, sadly. Aside from that, the unboxing experience is pretty much identical. No earphones in the box, but both devices have headphone jacks alongside USB Type-C ports and stereo speaker setups, which is really nice. Both the Galaxy A05 and the Redmi 13C are 4G devices. They support dual nano SIM card and micro SD card. In terms of design, I think a lot of people will like the look of the Redmi 13C. It looks more interesting unlike the Galaxy A05. That said, they are both made out of plastic, so durability wise they are pretty much the same, and at the end of the day, which you go for, it depends on your own preference. Moving on to the display, the Samsung Galaxy A05 has a slightly smaller IPS LCD display at 6.7 inches with a resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels and support for 60Hz refresh rate, while the Redmi 13C has a slightly larger 6.74-inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels and support for 90Hz refresh rate as well. Now, although they both have the same resolutions, the fact that the Galaxy A05 is slightly smaller makes it more pixel dense, which means content might appear more sharper than it does on the Redmi 13C. That said, the Redmi 13C has a higher refresh rate at 90Hz, which I think a lot of people will prefer compared to a marginally sharper display. So in terms of display quality, I will have to give it to the Redmi 13C. In terms of software, the Samsung Galaxy A05 is simply just better. It comes with Android 13, likewise the Redmi 13C. That said, the Galaxy A05 will be getting 2 years of OS updates and 4 years of security patches. Also, among all these budget devices, it will probably be one of the first ones to come with Android 14, so it's something to note. Also, Redmi might be giving us a 1-year security or a 1-year Android OS upgrade, but that remains to be seen and there is no promises from them. So in terms of software, I'll really have to give it to the Samsung Galaxy A05. Also, I think we all agree when I say Samsung's UI is more stable than Redmi's UI. In terms of performance, both the Galaxy A05 and the Redmi 13C are running on the MediaTek Helio G85. It is a very good chipset for devices at this price range, capable of running all your day-to-day activities and even game casually. You can get up to 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage on the Galaxy A05 and 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage on the Redmi 13C. Personally, I would advise you to go for the 6GB of RAM variant of either of the devices so as to get the best experience for your money. Powering both devices is a 5000 mAh battery capable of lasting you through the entire day, and when it is time to charge, you get a faster 25-watt charging capability on the Galaxy A05, while the Redmi 13C can only charge at the maximum of 18 watts. Both devices should get you back to 100% from 0% in about 2 hours or less, which I would say is decent. Now, when it comes to cameras, we get a 50MP main and a 2MP depth on the Galaxy A05, while the Redmi 13C offers a 50MP main, 2MP macro and 0.8MP depth camera. In short, we just have the 50MP camera on both devices. In terms of performance, I would say they are both identical. They can shoot videos up to 1080p 30 frames per second, and to be honest, if you are looking for a camera phone, then you shouldn't be looking at devices at this price range. That said, these devices are okay for, the average people, and the average user will be pretty much satisfied with the pictures and videos coming out of these devices. Securing the Redmi 13C is a side-mounted fingerprint scanner which is fast and accurate, while the Galaxy A05 uses face unlock, and to be honest, I prefer the fingerprint scanner because it is more accurate. And yeah, at the end of the day, which of these devices should you buy? Well, your decision will be based off of things like, do you want longer software support and faster charging, or do you want a device with all the accessories in the box? Well, as for me, I prefer the longer software support, so I'll be picking the Samsung. But yeah, let me know your own pick in the comment section and why. And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.